Yes, my friends, welcome back to KJ Farms. I greet you all. Actually, this video has been shot at around 1 p.m. So people who are from lunch, how are you? Or people who are going for lunch, how are you? I know your day is good, but on my side, this period has not been good for me on the farm. We have been dealing with diarrhea in kids. Right now we have defeated it. I can say, right now we are just giving them some energy supplements, glucose, some antibiotics and so forth, as advised by our vet. And we have seen a good improvement. Yeah, we have seen a good improvement. And yes, though we lost one kid, but we have really defeated this diarrhea. Yeah, so I want to tell people out there, goat farmers, if you see any diarrhea in your goats, or if you just see it peeping like this, fight it, because here, like I had said before, we have already dewormed, and there were no other diseases affecting us here, and it's just because of the rains that have come abruptly in this dry season. I don't know if we have some people who are who are manufacturing rain in our area, but they have really terrorized us when it comes to diarrhea, and also places like ours here, which are swampy, it becomes so difficult. So it has not been good for us here on the farm, and these are the challenges we face at the farm, and I always share them. I don't want to only show you the good things, I want to show you also the bad things that happen on the farm, but they also help you to learn. Now, I knew about diarrhea. Like I've been explaining, we have been having few cases, and you know, when something hits you hard, that's when you know, and that's when you start knowing the seriousness of an attack. So now we know the seriousness of an attack. Yes, we have been dealing it with some animals, but this one was very serious, and we have dealt with it. Then also, farming is very interesting. Farming is very interesting. Just finishing with the diarrhea, and we get one goat which has passed on today. Oh, just know. But that won't make me give up. Yep, it has passed on today. Actually, we have been treating it for around 3 days, and our vet has tried everything he can, because we really tried everything that we can here, but it has passed on. Actually, I can't say it has passed on. We made it pass on. How? Now, this goat was in pain. You would see that it was in pain. First of all, it hadn't eaten for 3 days. It was not releasing stool, or it was not pooing. You understand? And it was not eating. To go with the others, it stays in one place. You see that it is in pain. We are treating it, but nothing was happening. So what we did on the 3rd day, we decided to eliminate it or terminate it, because the pain was too much. You would see it didn't want to die. You would see it was fighting for its life, but still you'd see that it's in too much pain. So what we did, we have just terminated it. And when a goat dies on your goat farm, you remember you have to do what we call post-mortem. Yep. Yes, when a goat dies on your farm, remember you have to do what we call post-mortem, which is very important to do on your goat farm. Post-mortem is very important. So when we did post-mortem, we found that it had swallowed a polythene bag, and also some part of a sack. Yeah, so it was in its stomach, and that's why it was not processing the food. That's why it was not pooing, and that's why it was not also eating. No matter what drug we gave it, I don't think it was going to survive, because we didn't know that it had swallowed polythene paper or polythene bag, which is very dangerous for goats. Yeah, so I'm happy that we did it. I'm also feeling pain we did it, but it had to be done. That's why I'm saying in the future, God bless me, keep blessing me the way you've been blessing me. I'll set up a vet clinic of higher standard, you understand, whereby you can take there your goat and they scan it, and they take their blood and they scan it, they see what's inside the goat, what's happening, so that we can know. For example, this polythene bag, with the services that we have been receiving here, I don't think we would have known that it is a polythene bag that was inside the stomach of a goat. But it had to go. We terminated it. Of course, we are not going to throw away the meat. we are going to sacrifice it. We are going to eat it. We don't waste food here. Don't waste meat. So we are going to have some delicious meal tonight. Yeah, that's why I was asking people of lunch, have you eaten? Because here we are going to have some delicious food. Some people may say, if a goat is sick and what, you should not eat it. My friend, keep your ideas to yourself. all right, just that was a joke. All right, so that's what I wanted to tell you about our day. This place has not been nice this week. This week has not been nice for me. I've visited this place many times, and we have cleaned the place. We have made sure that we don't have any hygienic things, any hygienic problems to affect us on our farm, because we have to make sure our goats are okay. I want to talk about something today. I want to talk about the pros and the cons of renting land, but let me just touch it small before I close this thing. I want to talk about the advantages of renting land. First of all, it helps you to cut down the cost, the initial investment cost. What you would have invested in purchasing land, you would invest it in buying of goats. And also sometimes you find that this land that you are gaining, or the land you are renting, is sometimes it's nearer than what you are going to buy, and it's also cheaper than what you are going to buy. So for example, here renting is around 300,000 Ugandan shillings and above in our area. Yeah, that's how much they rent land for. I don't know if they have increased, but when I did my agreement, that was around there. Yep. And also the disadvantages, sometimes you get comfortable. Sometimes you get comfortable and forget that you have to purchase your own land, because sometimes you find that the landlords can change their mind and be like, man, you guy, you have to either pay more, or we want to do some project there. So if you rent land, please don't put your plan of purchasing your own land aside. Let it be there, save for it as you grow this section. And also another disadvantage is when you are doing projects on land that is being rented, remember, you are not doing them permanently. For example, digging of wells, which can be somehow costly. You would want to dig it, and it takes you for 10 years and plus. But if you're renting, you don't know if you will be here for the next year. We don't know if you'll be here for the next 10 years. So sometimes you pull back from investing more, or you pull back from putting more in permanent investments, which would have helped you in future. So I'm going to create a video. It will be a separate video where I'm talking about the cons and pros, because I've not exhausted it. I've just touched the above that I've mentioned, but it's also good to rent land. Like everything, there is disadvantages and advantages. So right now, why I wanted to speak about it is because when I was here seated and thinking, I realized that we are almost reaching 2 years on this place. We are almost reaching 2 years, because we have already passed 1 year, and I felt like I was comfortable because I have gotten this land I realized that I was too comfortable and I was forgetting that I have to purchase my own land where I would do bigger and bigger investments. Yes, here we can do investments, but there is security in owning your own land. I know everyone here is renting. Even if it's your land, my friend, you have limited time on earth. You are also renting the land, so use it purposefully. But when there is more security or something, it gives you the luxury and it gives you the comfortability of you putting those investments that are going to last for long. Yep. So that's what I wanted to tell you. I wanted to tell you about my goats, the one that has passed on. You should know that also goats pass on. Yeah. And it's sometimes okay because everything has its end time. So sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's out of your hands, sometimes it's out of your hands and you can't handle, or it's out of the vet's hands at that time. So when you lose a goat, yes, it may be painful, but shouldn't stop you from pushing on in goat farming. So I'm not stopping, I'm pushing on. No matter what happens, I'm going to make it in goat farming because I've already made it. Thanks for watching. We remain Keijo Farms. Let's go and enjoy our meat.